welcome inside the Red Earth Production Studios for another edition of YBMcast, powered by Game 7 Baseball, Game7Baseball.com. And as you can see on the screen, we have our good buddy Dave Penning from Game 7 Baseball. Dave, how you doing today, bud?
Good morning, Brian. Thanks for having me.
As always, we can't miss it. You know, we're still in season. Looks like you're recovering from the big weekend.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Got caught up on some sleep. 4th of July, it was just a complete bed rest, if you will.
Didn't blow anything up, right?
Maybe snored a lot.
It was a good weekend, except for, we got out there Saturday. I was looking forward, but, and it doesn't help. You guys were looking a little weary then. It's because it's a big weekend, long weekend, and the rain didn't help that factor. But you guys got quite a bit finished there, even on Sunday, though, right?
Yeah, a lot of prep work goes into having an event, and that's what it was. It was an event. It was not just a tournament. So it's a shame, everything was off to such a great start.
Yeah.
Wednesday with the skills competition, you were out there and had a good time. The kids really, really loved the interviews that you did, and it was set up pretty nice. I don't know how it came out with the DJ speaker right there.
It was fine.
In your ear, but yeah, that worked out great. Not only did they win their skills competition, they were lining up waiting to get on the air with YBM. So I think everybody had a good time there, with the face painter and the DJ and with the added interviews that you provided. It was a phenomenal event there at the skills competition. And like I said, it just streamlined right into the Cardinal game down there. Unfortunately, the Cardinals lost it there in the last inning, but other than that, Wednesday was a great day. Thursday was another good day. Then Friday, and then Mother Nature came in on Friday night and started and Saturday. And boy, oh boy, did she come in. And it's a shame because, like I said, we were off to such a great start, great event. But, we did our best like we always do. We turned lemons into lemonade. We had 11 divisions. We were able to complete 9 of those divisions.
That's awesome. And especially, with how much rain fell and what you guys did, let's take a look at a couple of those. I think it's great, from the 8U machine pitch, always fun. The Jackson Tribe from down south took that championship game. Were there any one of these that kind of stood out to you, Dave? Or I know you guys are running and going, and it's a big complex out there. Your takeaways from Championship Sunday.
First, just the patience and the customers. I mean, the players, the coaches, the fans, everybody's patience, and they were just great with it all. And they understood. A lot of them were there for the actual rain that came down, and actually, one of the 14-year-old coaches came down to the trailer there and showed me a video of what happened inside his dugout during the rain delay. There was actually water coming through the concrete dugout there, floor of the dugout, over their ankles of their spikes in their shoes. So it was bad. Sequat up there is always, it sets up there by the river. The good thing about Chesterfield is it has 16 fields. Where it sits though is for those of you who don't know, it's right on the banks of the river. So it does some crazy things when the storms hit that river. Sometimes they hit it, bounce off, and come back. But this one here, unfortunately, hit the river and stayed at the river and rained down on our parade, if you will.
That's true. We got a chance to look at quite a few. The 9U championship bracket, the Midwest Thunder took that one, a 10-9 ball game over the Quad City Hitmen. And there's one in particular, the 9U AAA Major. We didn't get a chance to see much of these young guys, but is it Maumelle? It's Maumelle.
Yeah. During the awards presentation, I asked the same question. The coach said, "Let's just go with Arkansas Bulldogs." I said, "You got it, buddy."
Because we talked to one of these young men on Wednesday at the skills competition, and they were saying Maumelle. I was mimicking what they said, and that's what I went with.
So when I presented them with their championship big trophy and then their rings, I said we're going to go with Arkansas Bulldogs. So that's what we went.
You know what was great, Dave, too, and going back to the skills competition, I thought it was so cool. Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky. You had teams from
Indiana,
Illinois. They were from all over. Didn't you say you had 10 states represented?
Yes. It was a good showing, and proud of the way things turned out outside of the rain. Unfortunately for the 13U, AAA, and the 14U, they did not get to finish. But they were scheduled for that C quad up there, and the C quad just wouldn't bounce back in enough time for us to complete, the single elimination bracket on Sunday. So. Man, I feel for those guys. We sent a little memo, a little email out to them. But you got to understand, 16 fields at one complex on a holiday weekend. We were literally updating the times and brackets on the hour by the hour. And the city's communication was phenomenal. But, just when time is of the essence here, you have to be, on top of it and ready to go right then and there. And not only the teams, you also got to take in consideration our umpires. They were absolutely great with all the changes and everything. I literally called some of the local guys that did a phenomenal job this weekend. I said, hey, we can get this field up and running by noon. Can you be here? He's like, Dave, it's 11:15. I go, do what you can to get here. So we actually had 3-man crews on, a bunch of even the 9U. If you had a 9U game on Sunday, you had 3 men on the field. A lot of them had. So we had plenty of staff to go. We were amped and ready. So, we had a bunch of out-of-town guys, and we just put them 3 men on the field in case that they could, get more fields popped up ready to go in time. We had the staffing there to accommodate everybody, but just unfortunately the C quad wouldn't pop up in enough time to make it happen on Sunday. So we did our best, and it was not definitely not
lack of trying, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. I can assure you that. I mean, those who were there have seen it, but yeah, it probably could have been up and ready by 6 o'clock. But what are you going to do with them? And you got such a large a bracket of 13 AAA and 14 14U. So
yeah. That's just, and those are decisions. That's, it's the way it works out sometimes. I want to go back to Thursday, when we were out at the E Quad. We live streamed the Dodgers, the Lindsay Dodgers, and the U.S. Nationals. It was a heck of a fun game. Home run hit. We had both sides of those teams come over and talk to us and did some great interviews. The Lindsay Dodgers pitcher, Barton, won the Charlie Hustle cards because he answered correctly how many hits Charlie Hustle had. Here's an 11-year-old kid answering that trivia question. It was beautiful, man. It was so fun because then he goes, that's why you read your books, guys. This is what I love about going out to Game 7 events. Just it's so fun talking to the kids and just enjoying baseball at that level. Right, Dave?
It was a great time. It was a great event, Brian. And you guys add so much to it. We're so appreciative of you guys. And it's just, like I said, time and time again, you could really tell the ones who are camera shy and the ones who like to ham it up. That definitely comes up to the top. That's for sure.
It's a truth, isn't it? And
yes, sir.
I love that. The Lindsay Dodgers did make it to the semifinals in that 11U major bracket. They got to the semifinals. They lost, I think it was the O'Fallon Bombers, who won the they lost to the Prospects.
Yes.
They lost to the Prospects in the championship game. But, hey, that was a heck of a good bracket there. In that
we had some really, really, really good brackets,
and
good mixture of teams.
And the bummer, Friday we were out at the 14U, saw a great game again with the Tribe and the Indy Clutch. It was a 1-0 ball game, man. We had a pitcher's duel. Those kids we're dealing. We had some great baseball games that we broadcast, man. It was a lot of fun. I know we didn't quite have the bandwidth we would like to have. It buffered quite a bit, so sorry about that, but there's not much we can control about that. We know that now more about Chesterfield, which is kind of what it is. So we're working on some of those things, so maybe we can overcome those things in the future. We'll see what happens.
Right. Yeah.
But
you picked some doozy. You were good, and you picked a couple spotlight games out, and lo and behold, man, they were really good ones.
Exactly. And I was really looking forward. I thought I'm going down here to look and see. Yes. Oh wow. It would have been a fun game. I would have loved to have done it that morning. It did play off, but the rain. We were going to do the St. Louis Prospects and the St. Louis Clutch, the 11U Clutch team there. And it did get played. It was a 6-0, but I don't think it started at 11 though, did it?
No, it was pushed back.
Yeah, because when we were there, it started raining. We were getting set up to do that game. I thought that would have been a fun one to watch. It was interesting. But, you got to give it to Cranwetter all year for putting his kids in those situations.
Yeah, he pushed them all year long and played up, and kudos to him. With his 10s, he played up to 11s, and the 11s played up to 12s, and caps off to him for taking that challenge and pushing the kids. So, great deal. And then I did want to mention, while you brought that up, being pushed back, we did look at the weather, before the event started. We did have a plan B, if you will, to move maybe potentially some games over to another facility across the river. However, the current provider that was there was scheduled to end at a certain time, but with all the lightning and all the rain, they were pushed back. So therefore, our plan B was ixnayed.
It got nixed quickly, huh?
Well, and then like I think Dave, we scheduled it out, and we, I don't see how we did it because of the timeline. It was just, I'm telling you, Brian, if we would pick up the phone and say, shoot, can't start at that time, start over again. But it was a little stressful, but for the most part, I think we did a great job by getting the max amount of games in the time that was allotted for us.
Well, I know you guys always do that, and there's always great comments and people. Sepech, who we were going to show, his prospects team went on and won the 12U championship. Congrats to them. Go check
Good
out
to
all
see
the.
that.
Yeah, that's a good squad there. There was some really good baseball over the weekend. You guys, what do you got coming up, Dave, this weekend?
We have our Ron Walker Memorial Tournament at BMAC this weekend. Unfortunately, we lost Ron last year due to a bad car accident, and we'd like to acknowledge him. He'll always be with us at heart, and so this weekend, we named the tournament after him, and hopefully we can get his mother out there to present some awards to the winners.
Oh, that'd be cool, dude. That'd be cool. Miss Ron, he was a good dude, man.
Very good guy. Gone way too early. And you want to talk about a guy who came out for the love of the game. That's one of them right there.
Absolutely. So good stuff this weekend. I may even try and get out and bring some cameras, just mess around, have some fun. We'll see what happens with my schedule. Justin's out of town this weekend traveling, so we'll see what gives. But we got some stuff after World Series. We'll see what we can come up with. Have some fun with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'd just like to say before we hop off here, congratulations to all the winners. Thanks for all your patience, parents, coaches, fans, and thanks to all of our staffing. They did a great job with all the adjustments, the time movements, the changes, and we had a bunch of crews in from Kentucky, had 6 guys in from Kentucky, 8 from Tennessee, and 4 from Southwest Missouri that came and helped us out. We put them up in hotels. And actually, on Sunday, we were originally scheduled for only 2 time slots because it was only supposed to be the championship games. And when Mother Nature came in, we had to push it all the way back. And I think I left out of the park there on Sunday. I got home at 11:30 after packing up everything. So, but those guys, some of them extended their stay in St. Louis and stayed back and helped us out for another day on a holiday weekend. And our local guys, our core local guys, man, thank you so much. I can't say enough about you guys. But without your commitment to us in Game 7, your loyalty, man, this don't happen. So thank you. And one last thing, kind of Rob Canada, we're going to be losing him. It was his last venue with Game 7. He's taking his family to Oklahoma. So, Rob, thanks for all your hard work throughout the years, and appreciate you. And we'll be opening up shop in Oklahoma soon with you.
Dave Penny, Game 7 baseball. Dave Schmidt, two good guys. You're looking for tournaments, folks. Make sure as you're looking the rest of the year, if you want to get into one, make sure you have it on your calendar for next year. Dave will be around. All the contacts. Dave, it was a lot of fun. It's weird how fast the summer goes.
Yes.
I know there's a few left, but wow, right?
Yeah. And again, as always, Brian, appreciate you and YBM. You guys bring that the bar and you take it and you raise it up to another level. We appreciate all you do for Game 7 baseball, and really, really, really cherish the partnership that we have.
And the same goes for us. Don't think we're going to let Dave off the hook and he won't be showing up anymore the rest of the year. We'll get him back in here. He'll be on the lake fishing. We'll go, Dave, get on the show, bro.
Hold on, Brian. I got a bite.
As always, thanks, bud. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We do appreciate you supporting Youth Baseball Midwest. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. Follow Game 7 Baseball on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. A lot of information. Make sure you go to their website. Check out what's going on. Everybody have a great day in the Lord. And all you pitchers, keep it on strikes, and you hitters, hit them where they ain't. And we will see you next time.